Hello. This was viewer requested, and I looked at it, and they're going through some issues with some about NFTs, stolen assets, or whatever. But apparently they're patched out. That's fine. But if you look down here, it says 2023 copyright with an I. Copyright. So this was 2023 copyright. All right, so sir, I don't know whether to feel bad or what. I don't know. I was led to believe it's a really bad thing, but I don't know. Look, hey, it's 30% off, and somebody asked me to play it. So maybe it'll be fun. It looks like a Bennett Foddy ripoff to me, but that's fine. Bennett Foddy was fun, right? Fat Pretzel! Hey, nearly 3 years of membership. Thank you, Fat Pretzel. Okay, so there's a controller, but the sensitivity was kind of, yeah, on up there. There we go. Turn that down. Oh, when you invert, you get rid of mount. Okay, it's fine. I guess maybe it'll work for the controller too, maybe. There's a reason to dislike this. Oh, the sensitivity only works for left and right. What? Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. All right, well, this has a deal.
Don't look up. We need to get to the top.
Hey, out of sight. Second year radiography. Radiography. How does radiography go? What's the ins and outs of being a radiographer? Fat Pretzel of $5 has had some my fish brine and soy sauce, lemon juice, and removed all the fishy flavor and grilled it up good. That does sound good.
Well, let's go. The journey of 10,000 steps begins with the first step.
Oh, I get it. This is the default Unreal 5 thing. If you've ever played around with the Unreal 5 engine,
My parents helped
they
me
got a little
walk along
default
the fence.
guy.
I felt their support.
This is the same run animation.
If I
Well, you
fall,
know,
my
hey,
parents
making
will
good
catch
use
me.
of stuff that's there.
But now I'm alone and no one will catch me. Does it mean to be an adult?
I'm not too interested in the story here. I think this doesn't sound very deep to me. Time to learn a story. No, I'm here because 30% off. Thank you, Steam sale. Hey, Matthias. Side of Sight says radiography is about x-rays, radiation, how to work in a hospital, and how to look at x-rays. Oh, yeah. Forgot that it's an x-ray deal. You mentioned that a while back. I should have known that. Well, that's cool. X-rays are neat. Also scary. You probably don't want to be x-rayed too much. I remember one of my favorite x-ray stories is like Thomas Edison had an x-ray device back in the old days. And it was handheld. And it was just belting people with like a lot of radiation, like way too much. And you know, that didn't work out well. People were shooting tumors out, and Edison was like, I'll never work with radiation. Never again. Never ever. Then he went on to go steal a bunch of other people's work.
It's very hard to make a choice when you don't know where it will lead.
Oh my God, which way do I go? Probably not the first way. King of the Fat, I did see the new Indiana Jones. That movie fucking sucks. And it was 5 minutes and 9 seconds, so I think I'm allowed to say that. So thank goodness she asked me right then. That movie fucking sucks. Indiana Jones and the fucking waste of 2 hours and 30 minutes of my damn time. And trust me, I know how to waste 2 hours and 30 minutes. I have no issue with that. But, oh no, I fell. Whatever. Wanted to jump, trying to grab onto things. So there's like 5 or 6 chase scenes, I guess 6, and nothing happens. So like, I'm gonna spoil the whole movie because fuck that movie. Indiana Jones is old and teaching school, and somebody he knew in the past stole his dial that he stole from the Nazis. And it was like half of a thing from Archimedes, a time machine, a dial of time. And then like the Nazis, like, that he stole it from, like, comes back, and then like him and the person who stole it got to team up. And the person he teams up with is a sassy lady, and she knows how to tell you what to do. And then it keeps going, and unfortunately it's a 2 hour and 30-minute movie, so there's more. And anyways, they turn on the dial, go back to ancient Roman times, and Indiana Jones spends about like 2.5 minutes talking about, oh, I'm actually in the past. And then they just leave, and Indiana Jones doesn't die or nothing, and it's all pretty much what you'd expect. Except, you know, way too much. I heard they were gonna kill Indiana Jones at the end of it, and I was about to say that'd be way better, but the character they had, that character they had to replace him was, I mean, you know, the actress did a good job. That's the character they wrote. If they tell you to act like, if they tell you to act snooty, then you act snooty. That's not, well, I guess that's the actor doing a good job, essentially. So the thing about this game is it controls bad. I don't know about bad. I don't want to be too harsh, but I was like, oh, you know, somebody wanted me to play this. It looks really inexpensive. I'm like, hell yeah, summer sale, 30% off. Let's get it for $6 or whatever, and that's fine. Pretty much made that back already, so I'm happy at that. Breaks even, that's nice. But I see why people want people to play it too. It's like here's a really mean piece of media. I haven't seen anything too egregious on the art though. Like, you know, not perfect, but it's not like terrible or anything. Let's keep on walking. Oh, I get, yeah, this is the annoying genre. I'm not hating it though. It's not the worst, but we're, you know, this is the first thing to do, right? Probably go that way. Oh, it's okay. I played Dark Souls. I know it's like to walk on weird things in third person.
There is something strange going on with this world, though there has always been something wrong with it. What everyone clung to, the stability. has
Shut
been
up, AI
shaken.
voice.
Maybe this is a chance for me.
Yeah, place to take a break. Is that there just to kill you? Huh. I don't touch that. Alright, we're taking breaks at places like this, though. I didn't even hear what that guy said out of sight. Sorry, I had to focus on going up there. Which meant I had to be silent because I had to hold kind of still. Well, this is pretty fun. OCD says Sin's Funhouse strange you. Well, yeah, it's a lot like Sin's Fortress, but without anything shooting at you. Hey, name it, or like the cathedral, the upper area above I think it's Anne Orlando, right before you go to the painted world. This game's pretty good. It's not bad. Hold on, let me turn this mouse off. It's definitely gonna get me killed. I'm gonna bump into it. Go somewhere else. Anne Orlando. I still know my Dark Souls. I don't play Dark Souls 1 again. It's been a while. Donald Odell says it would give him a panic attack. Yeah. It's one of those games where it's default game engine,
My grandfather
default
worked here.
Unreal
I
5
often went
or
to
Unreal
see
4
him.
game engine
My
movement
grandfather worked here for
plus
60
random ass
years, and then he
geometry
died.
just completely like just bump, 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 that just stapled the hell in there. But it's not bad. Like this is I think they went to the asset store and just piled a bunch of Unreal assets as high as they could. Unreal 5 before the game engine was like, okay, we can't do any more. Which honestly isn't a bad idea. I mean, you know, that's one way to do it. It worked. Is this gonna be a new genre
What
game?
nice
Oh, a dog. I'm
Your
allowed to
master
pet it.
isn't coming
Do you
back.
program that
Go
in?
Find yourself a new one. No need to wait.
Hey, Chop Slap! Good to see you again. Thank you for being a member, Chop Slap. I'd pet the dog for you if I could, but you can't pet the dog. Oh, I got to sprint. Hey, Six Crazy Cats. Hey, Sauce Boss. You know, the nice thing about Dark Souls 6 Crazy Cats is that you can level your character up, but that may not be for everybody. Because it's really time consuming to level up a character, so, you know. Fat Pretzel of $5 says this stream is brought to you by Undead Asylum. Sacrifice your old and useless family members to the Asylum Demon in hopes that you're not next. We care. Oh, yeah. We're doing this kind of... Yeah. It's this. That's fine. No problem. Actually, it's not that bad.
If you want to go quickly,
It's
go
no
with
Mirror's
friends.
Edge.
If you want to go far, go alone.
Is riding this bad? Is this a trick? I'm gonna get ready to jump off this. I don't trust this. This
From
seems
here,
wrong.
You have a great view of the favelas. This is where everyone lives in poverty, which is hard to get out of. This is where my whole life and the
Where's the
lives of my
sucker punch?
grandparents have been.
Seems like they would have had you walk up this. Well, it's something. This is a strange game.
You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of copy pasted stuff.
They're there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness.
Oh, it says a lot about Unreal 5 that they could do something like this, and it you know, doesn't look bad.
There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it.
Did I hear about the new flying car? Nope. I think a flying car is just a helicopter, right? You know, though I'd enjoy the ride, I don't ever want to be on a helicopter if I can avoid it. I'm sure being in one is very fun, though.
You first have to make a
I'm
jump
sure
and
piloting
get off
one's
the
even
ground,
more fun,
not
but
knowing what the future holds.
I'm good. If any of those are gonna have a problem, I feel like the helicopter is the most likely one. This is a lot easier than the pipes part. Just climbing assets. That's fine. Good thing I remember the sprint.
My father worked here as a driller, and he always smelled of fuel oil.
This game's
I
fucking
was
weird.
afraid of him and hoped that one day he wouldn't come back from work. He drank a lot and often beat my mother and me, but that's in the past.
You'll never make it
What?
to the top. You'll never make it. You bastard.
Oh, I'm still scared of him.
What? I have music playing for myself, and I'd absolutely share it with you if I could, but I didn't quite like hear. Is that like real? There we go. You can make a smug face. Well, good to know. Thank you, video game. I do go this way, right? I better double check on that. This game isn't nice. This game is well established that it's a very mean game. I mean, I probably go this way. It says keep out. I'm just going to listen. Like, I could jump across that, but I could also just, like, go this way. So why would I do that? And then sprint and jump to the other side if I have to. Yeah, I don't know why you take this path. I guess it's technically faster or something. Or maybe I grossly overestimate my jump. Nope, we're good. If I fall to the ground, I'm expecting a earth-shattering splatter. There we go. Easy as pie. Yeah, Chop Slap, the emotionless AI voice. Didn't help. It's a whole new era of bad writing. But then again, I don't know if this is a real thing, so I don't want to say that. We're like, wow, what that was written in poor taste, and they'd be like, oh, that really happened to me. I'm like, oh, I'm so like, I don't know. I have no idea somebody said, hey, Hellbent, play this game, and here I am. So I'm gonna take it at face value, I guess, but I'm still like, mouth agape, like, oh, all right.
Some say that soon no one will need oil, but it is unlikely to happen sooner than in 20 to 30 years. And meanwhile, oil is still a resource that people kill for.
What? Paced and uppilled. I played Max Payne repeatedly. The somber music and the camera like causing me eye strain. Ah, really? No, we're not doing that. That'd be stupid. I could jump that way, but let's be smart. Oh man, people play this with a keyboard. That was a mistake, huh? Oh no. Ah! Oh, I'm going all the way back. Oh, land on that. Yeah, there we go. Not all the way back. Okay, maybe all the way back. That's okay. I did it once, I can do it again. I'm stuck. Oh, I gotta get it. Yeah. Can I get up there from this side? There we go. Never mind. Don't worry, it's just one time. I'll never fall again. Brosies would have been dusted, Thanos. Oh yeah, his ankles would have exploded, then his kneecaps, then his hip. And then his spine would, like, you know, every disc one by one would just start exploding in unison like a bunch of Christmas lights going out. And then finally, if he landed on his head, somehow that would crank like an egg. And if he was unlucky enough to touch any of these poles on the side, that would send him spiraling in circles. So the entire time on the way down, he'd be spinning at a very, very high velocity, causing him to go gracefully unconscious. It would make him go unconscious. That would be the upside. The downside he'd probably be dead before he hit the ground because he spun around so many times so fast. So even if he did land on a pillow or whatever, it'd be like, yeah, but his brains are scrambled from spinning around at 400 RPMs. Also, whatever limb touches the metal would have exploded. Yeah, let's just do this again. Fuck, my controller just stopped working. And it started back up again. Okay. Either that or the character was stuck there. Hey, Cat Dean. Hey, Sugar Bits. Yeah, see, you get snagged on that. And then when you pull away, it just shoots you whatever direction you're pointed. Oh, fuck, that's bad. Has game show vibes, Watcher in the Dark. You're not wrong. I do like that about this and Bennett Foddy. Like, this is cheesy game design, don't get me wrong. It's like on the... definitely on the budget end of it, but like, I get it. It's like, hey, climb all this shit. And then isn't that like the DNA of Super Mario and all those old games anyways? It's all the same stuff at the end of the day. I appreciate this, even though it's just stack the assets, the video game. how high can I stack $1,000 of Unreal assets? Let's find out. You've been trying to get a PS3 save, resigned to RC PS3, but it's been like pulling teeth. That sucks because PS3 has an SD card reader. It should be easy. I think it has FTP too. You can like transfer files over the internet. I remember using a special piece of software to put MP4s on my Vita, and I'd transfer them from the Vita to the PS3. If you got like a Vita or a PS TV hanging around, that might be an option. Well, no, PS TV wouldn't work, I don't think. This might be a Christian game, Sleepy Dog Zone. I don't know. I know that there's like NFTs all over the place, and I have no formal opinion on those other than like, I can't stop people from buying awful, dumb, cheap bullshit anyways, so how's this any different from me telling somebody to not buy, like, hey, don't buy that Funko Pop, you have 50 of them and you already got 32 Star Wars ones. It's like, yeah, but it's Rose Tika, but she has the alternate costume. Like, I know, but you don't really fucking flex time. Look, I'm sprinting. Oh boy. At least we get a fun cart ride and I don't gotta worry about it. I thought this was gonna throw me off or something. I thought it'd be meaner than that. This isn't bad for a break. Level design wise, I do appreciate the thought of like, hey, I'm gonna put in a segment that you can just relax on. I think it's encrypted. None of the tutorials have helped so far. That sucks. Maybe that's why the Vita works so good for that. Hey, if you're making loads of money collecting Funkos, or if Funkos are making you happy, that's fine. I just, I'm never gonna tell somebody how to spend their money, unless they ask me to help them, of course. That being said, I just don't see a huge difference between an NFT and a Funko outside of the fact you can hold a Funko. I know a lot of online bubbles are gonna burst, and I know like a lot of those NFT things get hacked though, so there's something. I don't think, I think if you buy an NFT and it gets, like, the NFT gets hacked or, like, the value of it plummets or somebody steals yours somehow through the, internet, that's, like, the risk you signed up for with that kind of thing. If you buy a Funko Pop and somebody breaks into your apartment and steals it, it's equally sad, but a little bit less predictable, Hey, Morgan.
Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny.
I think I saw that
there.
Justin Bieber had a Funko, or not a Funko, I'm sorry, a NFT that was worth like $1 million, and now it's worth 500,000 in Bitcoin. So that's not really worth it. I've been playing around in the Unreal Engine 5 editor, and yeah, this is the exact running and jumping animation that the basic, like, boot up a third-person game for me to edit Unreal game has. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is very makeable. I think with 2 or 3 YouTube tutorials and all the assets just laid out for you, just about anybody could just start stacking stuff like this and go, yeah, run through and jump. And on one end, while that's really lazy, on the other end, I had to say it's kind of industrious and it works because it's taking advantage of Unreal 5. It's like, hey, somebody else already programmed all this in, and I'm just gonna flip the switches on everything. Fair enough. Not like Unreal has a problem with it, right? If Unreal likes it, then I don't know what to say. If somebody gives you the tools and you use them, I can't really hate on that too much. Is 50K? Oh, it wasn't even 500,000? Damn, from 1 million to 500,000 out of sight? That's ridiculous. What a loss. The links people will go through to avoid paying taxes. So what else dramatics going on? Big dealings with the AI and acting. There's a person playing a character whose name I can't really pronounce, so I'm just gonna, we don't have to go into details anyways, but and she had to quit Twitter because people kept using her AI or an AI sample of her voice to do songs and things, and she's like, please don't do that. And probably worse, fuck that, I go. It's okay. Oh, no, it's not. Anyways. Oh, that's life. That's life. I think I'll back up. Don't worry, I got it this time for sure, though. Anyways, actress for Persona or something like that.
Sometimes
that's right,
it's hard to
Morgan.
choose the right path, but
Oh,
don't be
shut up,
afraid.
AI
We can always
child
repeat.
thing.
We learn from our mistakes.
You shut up. Anyhow, I think if you're doing AI for fun, that's good, but like, if you take someone's voice, put it through AI, and then, you know, they ask you nicely to take it down, the response shouldn't be, no! Kind of weird, right? And I don't mean that from like a legal perspective or anything like that. I'm not talking about legality or whatever. You know, the law may favor that and be like, well, you can sample it like you can sample music things. So 5 seconds of somebody's voice, you know, I don't know. That's how it works. If you can just sample 5 seconds of someone's voice. But that's how musicians do it with sampling. And it's a key part of music. So I figured it'd translate to speech maybe. I don't know. Maybe not at all. Be good, but... like, I don't want to lose the AI Beavis and Butthead singing duets together stuff. That's great. That's going to carry me over to season 3. But, on the other end, people shouldn't be, like, dissuaded from acting any further than they already are. Just because somebody's going to be like, I'm going to put it through a machine and make it say awful things. I think, though, at least from the actor's side, if there are any kind of way for me to be like, hey now, no more tears. Is I'm pretty sure if somebody made an AI thing that sounds just like you saying something horrible, you do get at least a bit of leeway to say, like, look, I didn't say that. I don't know how to convince you. It's a very good AI simulation, but I mean, a lot of people are going to use that for like excuses on other things, so I don't know. What are you going to do? I guess deactivate Twitter. And I can't blame them. Why would you want to participate in the online like atmosphere? But you kind of have to if you're doing voice acting. Like, even the big people. Unless you're on The Simpsons or something like that, maybe. Like, most actors don't make enough money to, like, you know... what's the best way to put it? Live. So, you know, the internet stuff's important. I made more money on YouTube streaming than I ever did acting. Acting paid fine, don't get me wrong. But, you know, are you going to live doing it? I don't know. Man, good luck. So I can see why an actress would be like, hey, They're using my voice to make, you know, products, and they're not giving me any money for it, and also I didn't agree to it. I think if someone uses your voice, you ought to be able to copyright claim the video and take all the ad revenue. That sounds about right to me. I don't think that's the rule currently. I don't know how you're gonna. Well, maybe you could. But I wouldn't blame somebody for doing a DMCA either, where they're just like, look, I got to take this down because I don't want it and that's mine. It's fair enough. Because AI voice acting stuff's getting way too good. Like, it's already to the point to where they can make it do whatever they want. Now it's just the point of making it higher quality. The one that this game uses is actually kind of on the cheap end. I haven't seen New Hell of a Boss, Red Dragon Empress, but I did see the last one. You know what? I don't mind the show too much. I used to be like kind of on it, but it's growing on me. I get what they're going for now. Ah. Why'd I climb up here? What's wrong with me? Whee. Yeah, there's a Dragon Ball Z AI one, Morgan, and they got like Dragon Ball Z poses. Nuts. And the AI impersonations on the live, like, you know, randomly fucking generated shows ain't even all that bad. Okay, that one's on me. I really ought to pay more attention. Okay, new rule. I'm gonna talk, but there's gonna be moments of silence because I actually do have to shut up to pay attention. Because it's hard for my brain to process basic words and thoughts.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
No, I ain't gonna use an elevator. That's cheating. I'll say about that Hell of a Boss show, I do like that it's getting more comedic and not being very, like, you know, super fucking serious. I appreciate that. I'm just not on board for... I don't mind a drama here and there. Dramas can be good. It's just so tiring. After enough drama stuff, it's like, oh, yeah. Oh, the world's that bad, huh? Everything's awful. Donald Odell's favorite AI stuff is Trump and Biden arguing about video games. Yeah, those are fun. I think the presidential ones you ought to have a right to because they're public figures. I think they kind of fall, and actors are public figures, but not in the same way as politicians are. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other way around. I always thought it was that way though, to where like you can do a dead-on impersonation of any politician, not have to like mention that you're doing an impersonation because like that's the president. Everybody ought to know that that's not the president, right? I think that was established a long time ago. Yeah, also, the presidents don't get paid by acting, so the presidents wouldn't have been making, like, Call of Duty videos to begin with. If you do a person's voice in AI without permission, then it's essentially just, well, I mean, they may want to do your thing. You know, hire them if you can. But on the other end, if somebody's cheap and they ask permission, it's like, can I do an AI render of your voice? Or maybe more professionally, can I do an AI render of your voice for a small project I'm doing? I don't have a lot of money or time. And you know what? You're free to say yes to those too. I think the tools should be used. I don't think that the AI tools are inherently evil. It's just a matter of like just permission, basically. Just don't be a dick about it is all. Simple as that. That being said, I don't think people on the other side of the fence are making it easy for people to be like, can I ask you to do an AI thing? Because they know the answer is going to be like, not just a no, but a copy and paste on Twitter no. Like, not only am I not doing it, I'm going to copy and paste your request on Twitter, and we're all going to shit on you because you asked if you could pay me $10 to feed a sample of myself into the computer machine. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's like, oh. Well, you know, why would you bother asking, right? Sorry I'm not reading chat while doing this part, but that's what got me, that's what had me falling off it the first time. This part's not very hard, but I still gotta pay attention. On the other end, like, Beavis and Butthead singing, any song brings me so much joy. I'd hate to see the AI thing go away. At the minimum, I think I would still like one for private use at least. Like, sell one. Sell it for like $60, right? Like a piece of software. And yeah, obviously I can't publish it because copyright. But at least give me a version where I could like sit there and be like, make Beavis sing That's Life. Make Butthead do lyrics for a Snoop Dogg song. I demand it and be like, beep boop, yes, master. Later, out of sight. Get your sleep, man. You need it. I got a lot of sleep today and I'm a lot better off for it. That's true, Morgan. Gilbert Gottfried did super cheap commissions. Can't really use the bed to get up there. Let's try it anyways. Let's get used to like shortcuts because I'm probably gonna want them. That's something. This plays okay. I'm playing it on an RTX 4090 with the 13th Gen i9, so I can't tell you if it's going to run good on a regular computer, but it runs good on the state-of-the-art, like, you know, top of the line, as it ought to, so that's good. It passes that test. Yay, break time. Colonel Shitter says, where's this shit? Chicago? No, it's one of them fancy Chinese cities, I think. I don't know. Somewhere like over the Pacific. They got the windmills. And the crazy infrastructure. Am I sure this isn't Detroit? I don't know. It might be Detroit. Hey, now you got me all fucked up. You might be right. Cameras aren't everywhere. It can't be China. That's true. Oh, and the air is clear. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't think I see any language on the walls. Favelas. Ah, yes, the favelas of Japan. Quite familiar with those. Look at that big wall around the city. That says a lot about society. Stay out. Stupid favela, you can't go to city. Let me off. I'm done with the pretentiousness.
Your friends are there.
Ah!
Your destiny and life is there.
It's just Bennett Foddy on 3D. Which is fine. You know what? Whoa. No, Bennett Foddy wasn't this glitchy. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. Well, looks like we're taking it by foot, unless the train's like... I might just jump down there and take the train. Another unreliable game. What a shocker. There was a train. I'm just gonna get on it. Never mind, I'm going all the way back up. Alright, we learned another lesson. The hell's this? Oh, I can choose a mask.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path.
I'll take the space
Don't
helmet.
be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Oh, look, it's Pepe the Frog making a special guest appearance. Okay. A little loose. LeVard said they thought that was Dipper's hat, but it's just an arrow pointing up, not a blue tree. I thought that looked familiar. Don't worry, I'll do better this time. I made it past the pipe segment. I can do the more complicated stuff. Later, Spirit. Hey, we're getting past here a lot more quickly now, though. Saving some time. No, this is the hard part, because it's just straight, not straight walking, but it's only walking. This is wider than it looks, though. It's not ungenerous. The camera's not very generous, but what are you gonna do? Good story, but bad game. Which game? Let me read back. What remains of Edith Finch? Oh yeah. I wanted to play that, but it was just too story driven for me. Looked like one of those games you watch and don't play, kind of like this one. I might buy one of these for myself. I do like my torture platformers. They are kind of, it's fun just to throw yourself into the machine, right? It's like, hey, here's something we don't expect most people to be able to beat, but here you go. I can, you know, dig that, but yeah, this is just getting over it in 3D, but with like Unreal assets. They went on the Unreal store, bought as many assets as possible, and just stacked them vertically and gave you the default character with its own little model that they probably also bought, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Lazy, I suppose, but I imagine it also got done very quickly too. And everybody's always complaining, oh, they spent so much money on the game and nobody makes any money. Why don't we make? I want cheaper games by less people and that take longer to make. Well, here it is. Here's your cheaper game that, you know, I mean, not literally, no, here is your cheaper game. You said you wanted a cheaper game made by less people with less assets and time and money. Well, here it is. This is your budget game. This is a budget game. This is something that you would get at GameStop for $10 on the Xbox or whatever. Rip off Fortnite. Oh, yeah, I think Fortnite has a mode like this, too. Right, Chop Slap. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think people did this in Minecraft as well. But I don't hate it. I mean, you know what? Even though it's all, you know, Unreal Store assets, at least they're interesting assets. Maybe they're not put together all that well, but it's just one person making it. There's an element of creativity. And while it was most of the programming's probably done by nodes, I just don't want to immediately hate on something just because it was made simple. Like, there's tons of simple games that are great. Flappy Bird's great. Red Dragon Empress says, here's a question. Let's say for one day men can have periods like women. How would I feel? I guess I'd be all crampy and angry. I'd be bleeding out of my vagina. So that wouldn't be pleasant. And I wouldn't have any tampons, so I'd have to improvise. I'd like stuff a bunch of tissues into my boxers. Go down to the CVS and get me a box of tampons. Kotex. I think mangina is butthole. I don't understand how it works, Spinix. Anybody who understands how that works, feel free to correct me.
There are many like you. You have to be with
I don't know
them
how
and not stand
butthole
out.
rules work, urinal shitter. I didn't get that. I didn't take that course. You're gonna be shitting out of your pussy? That's gross. And that's fucking nasty. This is the most depraved society has ever been. People in the 60s would vomit. Your free love, like, you know, love stock. Like Flower Girl. I get one look at Rule 34 Fred Flintstone and just be like, "Bleh." Is that the acid, huh? No, look at this. Some greasy 70s pervert is like, oh, what's this? With his sister. Ah. I'm climbing this bitch. This is still pretty fun. I was worried that I was really gonna hate it, but no, I'm used to this kind of game. Anytime you wipe and there's blood, that's cause for concern, Chop Slap. I understand. Thankfully, like, it probably doesn't mean that you're dying, but like one day it might. Like, oh, that's a lot of blood. Apparently it's somewhat normal that it happens to everybody too, but I don't know if I believe that. I think they just say that to make you feel better about the fact you're dying, you know. Spinning says I won't play this. This is calm. This is plenty calm. What you talking about? Sorry, my balls itch there, and I can't walk on this while doing that. All right, back to where I was at. There we go. Some people are impatient. That's true, urinal shitter. Some people are so impatient. Not me, though. Yeah, that veteran game. It's not just a guy, Red Dragon Empress. That guy who couldn't get past the tutorial in Cuphead was a veteran games reporter for like 20 years. He'd been reporting on video games for like 2 decades. And he couldn't get past the Cuphead tutorial. That's what made it so egregious, is that guy was around for like Super Mario Brothers. You know what I mean? Like he should be familiar. Yeah, it wasn't just some random guy. It was like an industry veteran. Unless he's only ever reported on video games by looking at them and not actually playing them, which that seems like he's underqualified even for games journalism in that case, which is a pretty fucking low bar. Oh, fucking hell. Maybe I'm underqualified to beat this game. That's okay, we're not that far back. Every time I say something mean about somebody, I fall off. The true path is the path of the kiss ass and the whore. Nah, whores are great. Nothing wrong with sluts, but kiss asses, I don't know. That's a different kind of like whoresmithing. You're so great because I'm gonna get something out of you someday. All in all, though, cheap as this game is, it is relatively okay. Like, if something like this released on the Xbox 360 arcade back in the day, it would have been hailed as like a gaming classic. And, you know, does the fact that it's released now instead of then change its quality? Kill him with a kindness, you say chop slapper. Urinal shitter says, just kill him with your hands. That's also an option. Video games and energy drinks and nice things like good furniture and electricity and air conditioning. Those are what stop us from doing that, though. Sometimes I get caught on objects, like, if this game had one big problem, is that you can get stuck on a thing and it feels like your controller's broken, and then you try to, like, unjam yourself from it. You go right off the side. I think the character's box is a box instead of like a sphere or a pill shape. So it's getting snagged on things. I think. I don't know. It makes me want to make my own version of this, though, because I can make one of these as well. This isn't anybody can make one of these. I'm not even joking. I was holding down sprint there and nothing came out of it, so I let go, but I was going to sprint up there, then jump over to the green container. But the sprint doesn't always work, apparently, on elevated surfaces. I need to be on a flat surface to sprint, maybe, something like that. Genu, yeah, eventually they ran out of money for, like, Unreal Store assets, and then the game stops. Yeah, I'm not joking, though. Anyone can make one of these. Nothing stopping you, really. If you got, like, a computer made within the past, like, 10 years, you got, like, a 1080. Like a GTX 1080, and like a 6th gen i7. You could probably some DDR3 make one of these. Just boot up Unreal right now, go to the asset store and start copy and pasting. Mm-hmm. Journal shooter's been playing MGS5 and D-Horse caught on pebbles and shit. Oh god, I want to do Metal Gear Solid 5 urinal shooter. Would you say it's worth playing? I never got past the child soldier area. I got kind of like out of it. I was like, part of me wants to play that one again though. Good game. It's got problems like you said though. With this kind of game, you just gotta not question shit. Like, if there's a platform in front of you, you jump to it. You don't think about it that much more than that. Pokemon's Master just says people are still setting off fireworks here. Hell yeah, you gotta get rid of that last inventory. You don't want that sitting in the garage. Old fireworks are really unstable. Yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, I just got done playing a bunch of Dead Rising. Speaking of platforming like this, this does feel similar to Dead Rising's platforming. Not as an insult to Dead Rising or anything, but kind of an insult too, but not a genuine insult. Like basic out of the package Unreal 5 stuff does feel a lot like Dead Rising 1 in terms of moving the character around. Except this character gets a real life sprint. Looks pretty, yep, well, bot assets should look good. If I pay like, you know, $10 for a choo-choo train, it better look like a dang old choo-choo train. As someone else, urinal shooter. All right. I might just like mess around with Unreal, Metal Gear Solid 5 in my spare time and just figure it out for myself. I do like, you know, open world, pick your own gun, do what you want for your mission kind of game. But yeah, the downsides to it. I can't get angry at an asset stacker. That's what I'm going to call this genre. This is just a Mario Maker level, essentially, just a really long one. It's like, what if I made Super Mario Brothers, but it was all just one entire level, and it was just upwards. I guess harder than that, but you know what I mean. Same idea. Oh, they'll for sure make another Postal game. They made a ton of money off. Oh, fuck, I should have been paying more attention. Yeah, I can't chat during those segments. Mind wanders from the joystick, and the next thing you know. Up we go. Aren't they making another Bioshock? I'm pretty sure they were, or is it just a game that looks just like Bioshock? I know there's a game that looks like Bioshock Infinite coming out. Yeah, Dragmire, this is very similar to Getting Over It, although the physics in Getting Over are way, like, more solid. The physics here are kind of lumpy. All right, gotta watch on those shortcuts. Like, there's some surfaces you can't run on. And sometimes jumping doesn't work on a slope. Like, you jump into the slope and you just keep going, which makes sense, but it's still kind of... I would have tweaked it a bit. Like that. I was sprinting and jumping, but nothing came out. So I need to not rely on the sprint jump unless I'm on a very, very stable surface. Because it just may not, you know, my jump may just not punch. Like that doesn't really inspire a lot of confidence in the platforming. You gotta do payment installments on a computer. It's got a 360. I mean 3060. I mean, I had to know how much it cost. Just doing installments isn't enough. Like if they're charging you $4,000 for that or something, that's way too much. Thoughts on Payday 3? I'm interested. I'm down for it. I hope it's good. I like that it's priced competitively. It's not like $70, you know, which is nice because multiplayer games tend to not last forever. If the servers don't get shut down, people just outright stop playing it eventually. That's just like an inevitability. So, a third one makes sense. Payday 2 is pretty old. And maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be a microtransaction stuffed mess. Maybe it'll be both. You know, I've played games that are good that have microtransactions in them, and I can't say I regret playing them just because somebody else had like an outfit that I couldn't wear. But you know, that's me. Somebody else may feel differently, or like I need that outfit. The fact somebody else has it and I doesn't have it make my brain hurt. I don't know. I don't see why that's such a hard temptation to resist. I need my outfits. I'm surprised. Like I can understand them charging you for new maps, but I'm surprised people buy enough like character skins for that to be a profitable model, and that people are just happy enough just to buy like an outfit for their character. This one gave me a space helmet with a Korean flag on it. Oh, maybe that should have been my hint that like it may be a Korean game. South Korean. Or North Korean. I don't know. I don't know Korean enough. It's a lot more slow than the original, but you're looking forward to make a crack speed build. That'll be fun. I like it when games feel heavy. So a heavier game isn't bad for me. But you know, if you feel different, I understand too. I'm sure Payday 2 will still be there. As long as they don't do something, fuck, as long as they don't as long as they don't do something shitty like take down Payday 2 while Payday, 3 is out, that'll be alright. Special Skittles. Well, I do have cotton mouth right now. It is not from Special Skittles. I love relying on an unreliable vaulting system. It's my favorite. Further than it looks. Oh, that's clever. I bet you don't think you can walk on this, but you totally can, even though it's at a super funny angle. I got a sprint jump on that? Probably not, right? Yeah, I know. I played around in level editors before, too. It's like, can you believe you can walk on this slope? Yes, I do believe it. Readability's important, though. Come on. Fuck. Fine. We're fucking fine. All right. I'm very well hydrated, but I may need a caffeine drink in a minute just to keep focused. Now they're serious. Okay. Oh, man, that's terrible. How do you solve it? Oh, fuck. Fuck. All right. Dang.
You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life.
Oh, the elephant's trying to convince me to go back to the favela. You should not aspire for greater. Oh, no. This is bad. Oh, there we go. Nope. I'm back. I'm stuck again. Oh, wow. Yeah, that was almost really bad. Thank you, video game. That was really cool of you. Keep it running. Hey, they tighten how the character controls. and maybe reorganize some of the assets so that the vaulting was a little bit more like, you know, snappy and on point and made more sense. You didn't like slide into an object for a quarter second and then like the hands like clip into it, then you go up and you're like, whoa. It would be a lot more fun to do trial and error on this because you get a lot more confidence in how your character moves. But as it is right now, I'm just not confident in the character at all. I'm confident in him somewhat. Again, it's like playing Max Payne or something like that, where it's like, well, I know how Max Payne moves, but he really isn't made for this. Like that right there. Jump! So I want to sprint on this part and leap across. But, yeah, I'm not confident enough in the game to let me do that. Oh, well. We can make it back up. Yeah, it has got to be real strict. All right, I suppose I knew that going in, but we're past the point of like, okay, let's learn the controls. I get how the character works. I don't like it, but I get it. I guess I should always kind of have a fall plan in the back of my head too. Like, not only where am I going to jump to, but where am I going to fall to if I, you know, mess up. That way, if a jump is especially fierce, I know what to aim for. It'd probably be good for the future. Oh, fuck you, video game. Oh. A lot of PS2 games pulled this bullshit too. God of War had one of these segments, I think. Same concept. It's like, just use the analog stick to steer your controller. It's kind of like the game that they would make after the advent of the analog stick or the dual analog setup. Once it became like a standard and it was okay for your game to use them, everybody's like, oh, you know, down with it. You're like, well, precision control, let's go for it. And this is pretty precise at times. Other times a little jittery. Gotta be serious during the serious part. That saves a lot of time and that jump's really not. Oh, that's scary. So there we go. There's a little time save. I'll have to remember that for when I fall down again inevitably. Game was about to be mean to me. You know what? I'm getting an energy drink. This game is great. I actually don't hate it. It's fine. I'm not to the point of getting angry at it, but I'm sure in just a moment the game will give me a genuine reason to be angry at it. But so far it's just been like, oh, we gotta start over. But I don't really know how tall this thing is, so we'll see how that goes. I'll be right back in just 30 seconds. All right. See. Got a Monster Zero Ultra. We can make it up there, right? I'll piss my chair and throw my pants. Cypher, you got me down. Oh. Yeah, we made it to the Tesla factory. Everything operating as normal, I see. I heard Elon Musk turned down the fight with Mark Zuckerberg because he didn't want to fight his own creation. I actually, his mom wrote a letter saying he can't, that Elon Musk can't fight. I can't get over that. I mentioned that yesterday. I mentioned it again today. How do you be that rich and make a public declaration for urge to have an MMA fight with somebody, then have to get your mom to back you out? Oh, sorry, Zuckerberg, I'd kick your ass, but mommy said I can't. So, consider it your lucky day, pal. Because if my mom didn't say I wasn't allowed, there would be two sounds. My fist and you hitting the floor. But there's a chance Mark Zuckerberg's so spoiled to be like, oh yes, of course. I understand what mother's orders are. I don't know. Maybe going the right way. Yeah, probably. I don't think I get to get up there by any means. All right. Yellow arrow means forward, right?
Birth, kindergarten, school, army, institute, factory, death. Hello, kinfolk.
What? Let's keep it moving. Sleepy Dog Zone says, shut up, Hellbent. At least my mother, unlike yours, doesn't make me go to bed after 4 hours of streaming. Miss, you gotta work. We hear your mother in the back. Oh, yeah, well, your mother hears me in her back, Sleepy Dog, idiot. Yeah. Your mother is promiscuous. And we should celebrate that. Hooray for Sleepy Dog Zone's mother. When they said society is built on the backs of women, Sleepy Dog Zone's mother took it literally. Anyways, this game's pretty fun. Oh, the bed, yeah.
It's a strange feeling. I've never been this far away from home.
The fuck you... I'm just gonna jump over there. It's probably gonna drag me somewhere, right? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah, that's definitely one of the NFTs right there, right? Freshly minted in Bitcoin. Not a scam. Warning, not a scam. I'm not ripping you off. You know, it's the market. Market forces. But market forces can work to your advantage too, you know. It's like hiring a hooker for regular, like, you know, whatever. And like there's a 45% chance she will stab you in the dick. Like, I don't think I would sign up for that. I think I'd be like, I don't know about those odds. I guess you wouldn't want to sign up for the hooker to begin with, but, you know, gambling hooker, whatever. It's all Vegas stuff. Jump! Yeah, no, I'll pass. You know, either way, even if there's a 100% chance of my dick not getting stabbed. I respect the working women out there. But I don't know how to file that on my taxes, first of all. Let's see. Did I really jump over to that other building? No way. I gotta go up all that stuff. Which means I gotta get to the funny house. So oh, I see. Yeah. All right.
What a person really needs is not a state of peace, but the striving.
This does feel like a game that was made by AI. Sleepy Dog Zone says coward, I suppose. Oh, fuck! No, I'm not. I'm an explorer. Did you see what I just did there? Modern day Columbus. I don't know. I can only picture hiring a hooker if I had something real specific in mind that nobody says yes to, but I ain't really ran into that issue. I need you to sit on this birthday cake while someone sings me happy birthday. I need the pimp to be involved. Oh, I gotta do it from over there. They really want me to... Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it's just a picture of a shipping container in real life. Oh, look, they fixed the copyright by making it a 9. I don't know. Are the evergreen shipping containers copyrighted? I'm sure everybody's seen these, right? Like, I've seen these before, and especially the China shipping. I guess China shipping makes sense. I mean, what are you going to do? Like, there we go. Now it's copyright. But they spell copyright with an I on the title menu, so I don't know if I trust their process. But hey, you know, what are you going to do? You seen Levand? Yeah. Familiar. Just jump up and over. No. This is like that Saw video game. Max Payne. And a bunch of other games with third-person cameras that control just okay for what this is. Max Payne had good shooting controls, though. This stuff was like a secondary. Want to eat a birthday cake because someone sat on it? No, I don't want to get E. coli. You have to, like, pay me money for that one. I'd have to be the hooker in that situation, I think. And even then, I'd still have to go to a doctor and be like, look, somebody's about to sit on a birthday cake. I'm going to eat it. So, like, is there any kind of, like, medicine that I need? And they'd be like, oh, yeah, we give these to plumbers or something. I don't know. Whatever you take to prepare for that. Whatever the ass medicine is. I'm sure there's something. Yeah, could get pink eye. Yeah, probably, definitely at least, drink some orange juice before I go. Get some vitamin C, build up my immune system, a smoothie or something. Garg said he got gastroenteritis once and he gave him Guillain-Barré syndrome. That shit is no joke. I gotta look that up. See, you could just be saying somebody's name and messing with me, and I could just look like a fool. So I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it sucks. Campio blaster. Like, cuts to your antibodies, and then, like, your body starts, like, not doing so good. Or your body's immune system attacks your nerves. Ouch. That's a nightmare. So in layman's terms, the thing that fights away the flu virus and all that goes, fuck you, nerves, and starts attacking your nerves. And like, ah, that's not good. Yeah, see, that's why you don't want to eat the ass cake.
If a man does not know which port he is sailing to, no wind will be a tailwind.
What's that? No, no, no. Oh, that's bullshit. I mean, I get it, but still, fine. You know, we didn't fall too far and climb back up there, but damn. I guess I could have taken a better approach, that's for sure, but damn. Oh no, that is pretty far back. I got it, unless there's a way over here, maybe. I don't think so, though. No. Shit. Let's at least make sure I can make the jump. I'm pretty sure I can make that jump. Oh, I was wrong. Well, I learned that too. Oh. Oh yeah, over here. I was the first to bring it up. That's true. I never said you couldn't explain your deep, dark fantasy, Sleepy Dog Zone. I'm not tone policing you. Oops. Oh no. Damn, we got Jack Spock stolen. That sucks, Sleepy Dog Zone. I'd say it should be legal to shoot somebody taking a package off your porch, but one time I had like my stuff delivered to my neighbor's house and I saw it in the picture. It's like, does this look right? Like, that's my fucking neighbor's house. So I just ran over there and grabbed it and somebody saw me. I'm like, well, got my address on the box. It's probably still like wrong to do, but no. I'm not going through the madness of talking to my neighbor about it and then being like, oh, I don't know if I got it or not when I know they got it. I ain't dealing with that. We're not doing that. This game dares to ask, what if your main character controlled like shit? What if? And you know what? It's about time someone asked that. I don't see a secret way around, but I'll take any shortcut I can get at this point. I jumped. Shenanigans. Really does feel like a game made by an algorithm. Like, you know, they gave it a bunch of 3D stuff and said stack high, and then boom, there you go. Good thing we played all that Crash Bandicoot a while back, huh? Well, there are two ways. It's like this jumpy way. No. No, I just took it. Whatever. You know what? I know I go this way. That was a different route. Better one. Maybe. No. I think I fucked up. I think I'm supposed to jump off at some point. I'm not getting off then if it just takes me all the way back. I think it's gonna work like that other thing and then go back. I'm gonna jump off onto the thing. I'll wait right here. Any day now. Hello, Psycho Grim. Oh, it refuses. Oh, wow. I don't know. That's rough. Okay. That's fine. So I can use that as a shortcut, but I gotta remember to jump off in time. And no drone for me. Well, if we run into it again, we'll know how to use it. Hey, at bed. Can I really jump there? I bet I can, but I'm not gonna do that. Not that I don't think I can stick the landing. I just don't trust the controls enough. At least this jump's pretty easy. Some like level 1 Sins Fortress shit right there. Sounds good. I can only do 4 things, but I'll try to set up as close as possible. I put in the ones I'm allowed to. I would name other countries, but then I get in trouble. So, you know. that's where you're at. German drunks haven't been agitating in my experience. They're fine. They're not very violent types. More like, you know, I gotta help them find their hotel, you know? Like, do you know how to get it? Yeah, I'm gonna ride this again, but this time I want to do the smart thing. You won't fool me twice. Ah. Ha ha ha. I'm so smart. Thank you, sister. You should have paid for the rights for some music. This one's kind of a dick move, just the positioning of it, but all right. Hooligans would exist without booze. Yeah, for sure. Like, I've seen people, like, act extremely angry and crazy and violent just because they're hyped up and excited. It's not too different from, like, an overexcited dog that is all riled up and like, and then they start swinging on people and getting angry. Like, it doesn't take much for some folks. Yeah. This thing. We meet again. Oh, it's such a bitch of a thing. What? Oh, that was mean. That's double mean. Wow. Thank you, video game. That was really nice of you. That's cool. I can just go all the way back from the start. Damn. Okay, some things you can't land on. Learned that.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
That's what you said last time. You think if you're gonna have AI rewrite the thing, you might like put in some variants. I'm gonna have it spoken and written by an AI. We'll just have one response. Maybe I should be grateful. Oops. Oops. No, I don't even feel like I lost that much time. I tried to rush it. Okay, can't quite rush it there.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Nah, we don't need the elevator. We're good. Oh, yeah, no, you can't run into that. Shit. All right, well, learning, like, a lot of new things. Learning is fundamental. Just don't play around with the sprint button. Unless you really want to make a deliberate action. Sometimes he just, like, floats. I have no other way to describe it other than a float. He decides, I'm gonna float over here. Oh, like what, a marathon platformer? What genre would you guys call this? Feel free to use the most colorful language possible. Fine, I'll just stop using that. Procedurally generated marathon platformer. You know, this game could have been procedurally generated, Chop Slap. That would have been more impressive. Rage game, Labard. Yeah, Rage game's fair. Chop Slap says as AI advances, we're going to see a lot of more procedural games. I hope so. I like Diablo 2. Diablo 2's got procedural level generation. It's great for it. Donald Dell says a waste of fucking data made people unalive themselves. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can see that. I find this to be one of the harder parts, really. I've played Dark Souls Kai. You know, it's weird they make you trust this one machine, then the other one betrays you. Hey, the Green Lantern. Perseverance is the key. Oh, perseverance. Yep, just gotta roll the punches. Psycho Grammar wasn't who can drink the most, it was who's the worst, like who's the most ill-behaved drunk. That was a nice little view meme. I'm doing good, Green Lantern. I hope you're doing good too. This game's on sale and they're in hot water over NFTs and stolen assets, but they said they cleaned them up or whatever. But they spelled copyright with an I, like copyright. I never met Perseverance. Yeah, this is the Western Pacific train. There you go. Let's keep going. Some of these areas work really good. It's just the objects are kind of rotated at random. Like the Unreal 5 runaround dude is only built to do so much. So if you rotate things at literally any angle, it kind of comes out a little, you know, not so great. And it's not like the biggest sin or anything like that. It's actually kind of a, ooh, shit. Well, I was about to say it's a compliment for how good the Resident Evil, almost a Resident Evil, the Unreal Engine 5 guy is, but sometimes he disappoints you. Oh, just go back up. Where's your fall plan? None for that part.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Just says the same thing every time. I'm getting a little too impatient. Well, in old video games, you always had to start all the way at the beginning too. So this really isn't too different than like an NES game. We're getting back there. Wasn't that bad. See, it looks worse than it is, honestly. As long as you kind of got a technique down for moving the character. We're only 2 hours in. It's got a lot more faith to lose from me at this point. I played worse. I recommend background music if you're able to put some on for yourself. I'd put some on for you, but you may as well choose. Gonna be here for a bit. No, you don't die if you fall off. You just gotta do it all over again. Which is kind of like a death in a video game sense, but not really. I was gonna say Commander Keen, Creator Doof, but yeah, I get what you're saying too.
Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there.
Keep it steady. Oh man, that's rough. Could imagine doing this in VR. Ah, too much turning. That jump you really got to get at the edge on. The camera fights you a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not fair. Back here. It's not bad for $6, Chop Slap. I'll say that. Could use some music and like definitely a lot of like patches. But I don't hate it. It's definitely a budget game though. But you know, budget games are looking better than they used to. I'll say that. Like if it, like everybody in chat, say something nice about this game. Say something nice. I think the asset purchases here were well made, and the idea of making a game out of pre-built assets in Unreal 5 is actually pretty cool because that opens up game development to a lot of people who generally wouldn't have it as an option due to, you know, one or other factor lacking, whether it be programming knowledge or graphical, you know, artistic ability. Vibe System. Thank you for being a member. Puzzle solver. Puzzle solving game made to kill time or promote puzzle solving situations in the brain. Suppose that's most games, but yeah, you're not wrong. Hey, Vibe System, hope you're doing well. Tiger Grim likes the graphics. I can't say I hate the graphics, yeah. Like, I know it's like pre-bought assets, and there's like a really strong argument these days, and like, what's real art? And if it's not real art, it's bad, even if it looks good. Which I find to be kind of like a crazy way to think about it. Like, it's fake, therefore it's bad. I don't know. But I guess that's not the argument there. Getting over at 2.0, yeah. I think I might like getting over it a little bit more just because it controls more reliably, but it's definitely a personal taste thing with that. I don't hate it, though. Shit. Well, Vibe, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I can't jump there. Okay, that saves a little bit of effort. I'm going to try to make sure to nail that if I have to do it again. Hopefully, though, I'll just beat the whole game. Oh, yeah, Ryman. Well, we'll just call you Vibe System. Yeah, keep going. Positive change is good. If you're unhappy with who you are, you ought to work on it. Everybody, that goes for everybody. Except for me, of course, because I'm perfect. It's the game that's broken. We're getting back up there. Let's see. I want to get up over there like I did the first time, but I also don't want to like overdo it because I'm getting impatient. Every time I get impatient with the game, that's when I fall off things. So I gotta like slow my roll a little bit, get a little bit less emotional. I'm at about 10% emotional right now. You bump that down to 5. You know, keep my humanity. Don't get 0%. You know, steady 5. Good night, Garg. Yeah, don't hollow out, Chop Slab, but don't, you know, don't overdo it. I ain't paying to get on the subway. Jump that shit. Oh, no! That's what you get for stealing. Oh, that sucks. Oh, no. Fucking... Down I go. The pole does a thing now where it pops itself down at random to distract me. I was like, what the fuck, YouTube chat? What happened? I'm like, oh, nothing. The pole's just going, okay, well. I was having to play it blindfolded. Yeah, someone should beat this one blindfolded. I think somebody beat, Ben and Foddy blindfolded. Do this one blindfolded if you're so good. Pole keeps resetting on you. Damn, I don't know what to do, Big T. Yeah, it seems like poles are broken or something. Or maybe you can just vote multiple times now. Just like in America. We're definitely getting votes. Let me double check. It says 46 votes. Seems about right to me. Which country has the most drunks? USA. There's more spoiled people here who can, like, live as alcoholics for their entire full lives. I should have done the shortcut. We're doing it safe this time. That's fine. Anyways, alcohol and food and everything's just so cheap here. And you can live as a chronic alcoholic far longer than you can in Russia or another country. So you're just gonna, you know, through the magic of medicine, probably find more over and population too. Like Irish people might survive alcoholism better than Americans. This is true. Well, you know, our healthcare system's not that bad. I mean, it's expensive, but you can always just walk away from the bill and then just like suffer the consequences elsewise. I know tons of people who are like, I owe the emergency room like $300,000. I just never paid it. They keep sending me bills that they can't really collect on, so I just don't pay them at all. It's like, oh, that's cool. You too can get World Star medical treatment. Just don't show up with your ID. They can't then get sudden amnesia. Not that you should do that. I am joking. If you do that and they catch you, they will shove a nightstick up your butthole and break it off. I promise you. Even if it's your birthday. We're back here, so you know it's not impossible to get back up. Wow, this is bad. Oh, please. I'm never doing that again, I guess. They can do a collision check on that x-ray machine or whatever. Wouldn't hurt. Speed run this. No, I'm just playing it. It was requested. And on sale, you know, 30% off. Couldn't say, it's like, why not? I spent more money in arcades. And it's not bad. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't speedrun anything, though. I take my sweet ass time. This is a good game for speedrunners, though. You know, it's something different. Oh, fucking. Alright, we're fine. I don't think I would enjoy speedrunning this. If I had to pick a game, you know. Platforming's fun in almost any situation. Yeah, it does have, like, a good quality to it. Kind of like a first-person shooter to where even, like, the most mediocre one you can pick up and understand. Like, I get it. I'm not winning, but I get it. Fuck! I was looking at, Psycho Grimm's taking your time comment. You know, I should have took my time. Second time I fell that exact place, too. What do you know? On the plus side, we've fallen way further than that before. And yeah, man, every time I mention it, I was never going to say that again. Very familiar with this one specific spot now. Yeah, I don't even need to use that piece of metal. Why do I do that? It's not necessary. Oh, come on. Yeah. Goes away. Let's get a little train ride. That's okay. I need a breather anyways. Train's nice for that. Oh, it's not your fault, Psycho Grim. I'm the one who decided to get distracted. Any falling down is either my fault or if you see the character freak out and like kind of hover in place, I blame the game for that one. But you can still blame me for that too. It's a free country. That was a nice little break.
Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there.
Don't worry, I got my own air conditioning and my favorite songs on the radio. I'm fine. Like if this stuff happens, I take less responsibility for weird ghost apparitions throwing me off the tower. Or that jump right there. Just, ooh. Okay, we're fine. Oh. Oop, 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 oop. These parts like this are getting easier. So I'm getting some kind of, like, personal development and skill here. Not enough, but it's something. Fuck. Okay. You know, this might not be so bad in VR just because you can see it in 3D perspective. Be easier to tell how far away an object is. So maybe not first person VR. I think there is a first person mode in this, but you know, like 3D from behind like this might actually make the game a little easier because I'll be able to tell how far away something is. Maybe. Also might make me horribly ill. Couldn't say. Oh, fuck. It would be sick if it was for your... I looked over to read Canteen's message and I flew off. I need to stop that. That's what I keep doing. I'm like, how's Shat doing? I fucking fly off the side of this thing. That'd be sick if this is in VR, yeah. In two ways, both awesome and barf-inducing. Can't say I'd hate it, though. Yeah, say what you want about the quality of this. Like, it's got an appeal. And it definitely is fun to watch and has interesting gameplay. It's like the Flappy Bird syndrome where you really can't be mad at it for not being complex. The point here is that there's a lot of variety in the platforming, and the punishment for falling off is hilarious and random and usually very severe. And that's fun. Stopping before I look at chat. This stays face is too greasy to use hit VR sets. Yeah. Mine came with a big warning that said like, hey, this one's causing people massive face irritation. If you sign this thing saying you won't sue us, we'll send you some condoms for your headset. And I think that'd be the only way that I'd want future VR to work, is for there to be like some kind of like rubber insert that you take off and throw away. I know it sounds wasteful. Maybe it is wasteful and it's just impractical, but you know, it's on your face. Or just make them like, give me like 5 of them and let me wash them so I can cycle them out. So, you know, some days when I want to use the VR headset, I just pop it off, pop it on, and get as sweaty as I want, not to worry about it so much, right? I mean, if it were on your feet like socks, you'd replace it off. Then I don't see why that it'd be any different for your fucking face. Removable washable inserts, they got them back. Well, good. I need to get some then, because I like them. I don't really have like a grease problem, but I am known to like marathon a game once in a while, and in VR that can build up a little bit of a sweat. Just a little bit. If for no other reason than because of the screen inside the VR headset is actually pretty hot. It gets pretty warm. You sweat no matter what. Yeah, I'll have to get some of those washable inserts. Thank you for letting me know that they exist. I'll have to look them up. Get some more VR content going. I don't know how I'd stream with the VR, though. I know people do it. But I don't feel like setting up a room mic or a shotgun mic or anything like that. It's a little on the costly end. Just record it, maybe. I'm taking the gyrocopter. It's not too hard to perform that little trick where you just jump off to the thing. Oh, fuck me. Oh, okay. No, we're good. Focus time. Fuck that jump. Fuck, why? That's a good save, though. That's a really good save. Not a good jump. Bad jump. Awful jump. Worst jump I've ever done, but definitely recovered. Slow down a little bit now. Jump, because you don't get as much control as you'd like. Yeah, I'm a champion. Fuck! Well, we aim for this then. Oh no. It's not fair. Hey, Corn Queen. I'm gonna have to start focusing if I want to win this one. That means I'm not gonna have 100% eyes on chat, I'm afraid. I'm gonna do my best. Do my best. But I also don't want to waste too much time, so any kind of shortcuts I'm gonna take. There's some shortcuts and interesting moves here. Like, you know, there isn't just one way to do everything. I do like that about it. One thing I dislike in a platforming game when it's, you know, built in the fashion of there's only one way to jump across this, and you got to figure out the exact perfect right way. This one's kind of, it's floaty, but it also allows for some, you know, well, if you get tired of doing the same thing over and over again, you can risk it and innovate a little bit in how you move your character, and that's pretty good. Yeah, Corn Queen, you guessed it. It's like getting over it. Frustrating. Playing as a guy who has to wear a helmet because if he hits the ground too hard, it might hit the soft spot, and that wouldn't be good. Oh, that's God punishing me for that joke. Damn it. Every time I think I can get away with being a bastard, Lord comes in and just solves my shit. Damn it. Oh well. I wish I could wear a helmet like this. If I wear a helmet in public like this, people treat me mean. I should be the narrator for this game. It would be harder to sell it. Way harder to sell it. Out of here. Oh, what the fuck was that? Overconfidence is a slow, insidious killer. Gravity, on the other hand, is pretty quick. Yeah. Hard to beat good old gravity. Should have called this like "Don't fuck up" or something like that. That would explain it. Just don't screw up. I'd call it, "Hey, fuckface, don't screw up." The video game. Come on. All right. Thank you, sister. Hey. Yeah, game has an end, Corn Queen, but it's like way the hell up there. Way up there. We gotta go way up. a little technique for each area. Focused. Hey, F-Phase, don't fuck up Rage Edition. That's a good one. Brandon, that's not bad. Hey, you dumb piece of shit, give me $6. That's one. You're like, hey, fuck you, the video game. Yeah, Corn Queen, I guess I'm supposed to narrate it with my hilarious takes, but after 3 hours, you kind of run out of things to say about this. The background doesn't help. It's kind of like, you know, it's interesting, but it's not like an actual like world here. I could talk about Unreal Engine 5 and asset stores. Unreal 5 is a good engine though. Look at that dynamic lighting. When the camera's not freaking out, looks great. A little shortcut over here. Playing this game feels like what normal games feel like when your controller is like a little fucked up. Like when the analogs lose, or maybe like the A buttons, it's got a little stick to it, or maybe you got to press extra hard on the A button to make sure it always pops off. It's got that kind of feel to it. It's not the worst case of it, but I'd rather play this than one of them Crash Bandicoot games, you know, one of those really bad PS2 ones. So it's better than those. Corn Queen, now's a good time. I mean, this guy made this in Unreal Engine 5, and it's using real core assets. I don't even know if he had to program anything. I'm pretty sure this may be just node-based. Like, I don't even think you need to program. He just bought stuff off the asset store, used a third-person thing that comes with the game, put his character in there, and just started stacking shit. Doing a couple of MP3s, some dynamic lighting. Oops, maybe another detail or two. Then boom, done. Way up there, I'll find a $50 tip for getting Grubhub on time. Oh, that'd be awful. I feel bad for delivery drivers. There's no way the kind of people that order food for a delivery driver are any better than folks at restaurants. So you just know it's this fucking nightmare. Oh, come on. How does that not count? That's kind of unfair. I kind of feel cheated on that one. What do you guys think? I appreciate what the game's going for, but some of the vibe is like, hey, shit just doesn't work sometimes. It's my fault for going that way. Damn. Fuck. That one's on me right there. That one's on me. Completely. Could have been worse. Kind of BS, I agree. I mean, falling off that one time was me. That last fall's on me. But that one earlier, oof. Good night, Kine. All right, we're almost back to the factory. Oh, damn it. I was going to save time. I promise I was going to save time. But then I didn't. I kind of find it hard to believe that somebody'd play this and just start like freaking out, smashing their controller. Like, you know what you're getting into when you bought the game. This isn't a mystery anymore. I can almost understand with Bennett Foddy because it's like narrated, and you know you're curious as to what's going to happen next in the narration, and it's got like a pool on it. This is just, you know, it's real obvious what it is out of the package. Not surprised in the least that it's like this. Some of the falls have made me a little upset, but not like in I got to start slamming my hands on the desk and going ooh ooh ooh. I mean, if I play a game that actually pissed me off that much, I just turn it off. It's not even the gaming equivalent of eating a spicy pepper. That's hard mode. This isn't hard mode. This is like, you know, marathon. I gotta make some time, do a little trial and error, maybe get a little bit of lucky on how the AI behaves because sometimes it's not too friendly on the platform grabbing. Throw a chair. Shigavidzo was never the type to rage over games. That's some content creators' entire personality, though. Rage outs. That sounds like pent-up frustration and energy to me. Somebody had too many, somebody ate like 2 Skittles for dinner. Was a little hyperactive there. Woo, video game time makes me so mad. Oh. So an ice bucket challenge on the there and eat a ghost pepper. Yeah, that's right. Jacobit's ice bucket challenge was interesting, but it's so vanilla compared to the modern day things like walking into strangers' houses. All right, made it back to the train. We're getting back up there. Later, Corn Queen. Fuck. Okay, we're good. Thank you very much, Corn Queen. I hope you have a good night. There we are. Well, it's just not fair. Worked all the other times. I'm never going to do that again. Sprinting helps me get through faster, but sprinting makes me fall down. So does it really make me go faster? I guess not. I take no responsibility for drinking games you play based on me falling. Think about your families. Yeah, it works every time till the time it doesn't. Back, you ain't wrong. Chop slap of $5. Let's hope this makes you fall. Just kidding, I promise. I think we got enough time for me to fall one more time or two more times, depending on how far it is. I think we went all the way back down to the bottom. We'll see. Because I don't think it saves your place, so, you know, if we get a certain distance, I'm probably going to want to, like, put the damn game down. It's not bad. It's just, it sure is Unreal 5.
Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to see.
You always got to climb up that one twice. All right, back to the train. We're getting back up there. Just got to get past the gas canisters. Sugar Bits with 2 months of membership says, I'm trying to time this so you all drink on, fellas. No! I refuse, but thank you, Sugar Bits, for the 2 months of membership. Cat Dean, a member for 3 months, says, here's mine. Thank you for the 3 months of membership, Cat Dean. But no, I will not fall. Later, Vibe System. I don't know, Sleepy Dog Zone. I didn't build this earth we live in. You see how he like fell then zoomed upwards? That's the scary stuff. Donald O'Dell, $2 says fall no. No, but thank you, Donald O'Dell, for the $2. I will not fall. I'm just gonna go ahead and beat the game for you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't have the standard audio let through for the stream right now. I just had to ring the bell the old-fashioned way. I'm listening to my music while I play this, and I could probably port it to another device. It's just, look, I knew what I was getting into when I bought this. It says it very clearly on the front. Like, it's real obvious what this is. So I made sure to give myself something pleasant to listen to. It's the price you pay, and you have to get your own music. I recommend it, in fact. Oh yeah, Chop Slap. I got it 30% off, so yeah, we made the money back, and I can buy another copy. Buy 2 copies. You barely talk though. Just don't want to fall. Tired of falling down. No more falling. Clear spoken, non-stuttering sentences and no falling. That's what we have. That's what we need. Like, I'm not even thinking about the words exiting my mouth. I'm just kind of focused on, like, is that a 48-degree angle? Or a 42-degree angle? much I'd value the time it's stolen at. Well, I'm having fun. So I wouldn't say, you know, it stole my time any more than an average video game. It'd be like saying you ate McDonald's and it's like, oh, that McDonald's tasted so bad I'm still hungry. Like, no, you know, sustenance, I guess, right? Is that the Breaking Bad RV? It might be. This guy should have taken his little prototype here, then like hired somebody to help him finish it. But then again, he's made all the money anyway, so maybe he chose the smart thing. He keeps 100% of it now. Yeah, what am I saying? He did the right thing. Well, look at us getting back up here. Up, up, up. Did you see that? That was janky as hell. How am I supposed to depend on this game? Stay focused. This area is easy, and that's right when the game is going to throw something mean at me. I'll be ready for it. Oh yeah, the big thing we hadn't gotten past. That thing. Oh boy. Yay! New record for me. We never been here till now. Whoever made this is a bunghole. So mean. Like vaulting, oh, he'll vault over nothing over here. Better jump that one. Whole piano interlude was fun. Do do do. I supposed to be sad? Pino sounds like mine, hers, Brent from Ramstein. Hey, thank you, Austin T. Oh, I can just jump off any time now, Cypher. That's good. I'm going to jump down over here. Back where we started. All the way back to the start of the game. Here we are. And you can sure see the NFTs when they pop up. They sure are ugly too. Why would you not use the bed? Well, it's not fun that I can't go into the store. Oh well. Well, that was scary. Good thing I didn't fall. Oh, come on. Be fun to make it to where donation can randomly push a character in a random direction. That would be funny. I do like the game show quality of it that we get to enjoy here on stream. I don't know if I'd play this in my own free time, though. Definitely one I'd watch more than play. I swear that's a car from GTA or something. I don't know. It looks like an actual NYPD though. Is it like an actual Crown Vic? Because that's an actual like car from an actual. Is that the Ford symbol on it? I think they just blurred it out. I don't know if it's Crown Vic, but I think they might actually be in some copyright trouble for that one. They got rid of the Ford logo. They're like, here we go, just scrub the logo off. But we'll keep the same exact body of the car. No, they'll fuck you for that. Oh, you gotta be careful. Oh, I think I recognize this one too. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The thing is, they spotted some copyright violations, but that was just the ones that the computers picked up, I think. Oh no. They have to replace all the bot assets. I was thinking this is GTA 1 Woodsman, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. It's also possible. Only up. It's like a sitcom name. Only Up, starring Helmet Lad and a bunch of random objects from the Unreal Store. Only up your ass. How's that? I'm an angry video game nerd review. Kill who now? Kill who? Oh, them? Okay. Whatever you say, Boxer Brown, the boxer dog. What dog is this? It's a giant pug.
Your childish stubbornness, if you continue
Charlie the talking pug. I'll kill anyone you tell me to.
Many have broken lives here in pursuit of their dreams, but only a few have been lucky. Your childish stubbornness, if you continue on this path, will only bring you
Copy paste this into the 11 labs and let it run.
Many have broken lives here in pursuit of their dreams, but only a few have been lucky. Your childish stubbornness, if you continue on this path, will only
I probably don't go that way.
of their dreams, but only a few have been lucky.
Oh, man. Can't ride the damn motorcycle. Would have been nice earlier or whatever. They should put a motorcycle there in the future. Why would I go out on top of that? Why is the sun attacking me? What's this? Oh, come on. Sure.
That's how the visually impaired feel. I don't envy them, and I don't envy myself either.
Oh, it says a lot about blindness. Can't distract me, Cat Dean. I'm a visually impaired. Fuck you. Yes. Now, this is what life is every day if you stare at the sun. That stings. Oh no. Damn. At least the character doesn't have a stamina meter. This could still be far worse.
You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. You
Fuck. Just gotta develop a little muscle memory for it is all. Hey, thank you, Sleepy Dog Zone. I swear, and I have no way to prove it, that once in a while it drops your jump input. But only if you're moving, not if you're standing still. So standing still and jumping is safe. But moving and jumping can be kind of iffy sometimes. Now again, I have no way to prove it, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am just like screwing up, but I'm gonna go with the theory that that's like a thing. I have to be careful. Also, hold up on the joystick to go straight. That's its secret cheat code. They don't tell you. In the suffering, I'm just gonna go play the Aliens game. That's almost as hard. I like my games difficult, so you know, for me, this kind of works out. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not so like rage fueled, is I'm used to playing stuff like XCOM or Doom on the harder difficulties or anything like that. So I play this, I'm like, oh yeah, or Trials. Remember Trials? Trials was very hard. I'd say the later part of any Trials game is harder than this has been so far. Like, you gotta learn some really advanced stuff. This is still just run and jump no matter what you're doing. Guys, we only did that one stream, so your character is still popping. Love XCOM. Specifically XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. Long War and XCOM 2 regular is really good too, though. They're both very fine. I think I'm getting better. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I was going to do one last charge or just sprint. Nope. I'll have to try and tackle another day. I don't think this game saves. And I know where this is, so this wouldn't be a bad place to start if the game so decided to start up on its own. But there's only this is a game that is fun for $6, and even then I'd say it's kind of high. I don't dislike it, but you know, we'll come back to it another day. Super fun to watch. Well, if you're having fun watching it, then I'm down to play it. It's really not too bad to get sent back this far. The platforming isn't terribly hard. It's just sometimes I feel like it eats your jump input, and I don't know. A lot of it's on me too. There's skill issue involved. I definitely fell off more than once on my own without any help from the game. So, you know, that's how it is. But I'm going to take off. So thank you, Chopslap, for watching. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for clicking like and all that stuff. And thank you for voting on the poll. The result is, which country has the worst drunks? USA wins again at 50%. Ireland at 22. Russia at 20. Australia at 6 with 75 votes. Have you heard Kingdoms of Amalur? I have. I don't know if I do big RPGs like that too much anymore. They're fun, but leveling up. Ooh, I leveled up. It feels good when you're doing it, but to watch it can get kind of boring, I think, maybe. Or maybe just me. I don't know. Either way. Good night. Sleepy Dog Zone, Mustache, Hams, Cypher, Chop Slap, and Brandon Myers. Y'all have a good night. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for your generosity. Donald Odell, Cat Dean, Sugar Bits, Chop Slap, Vibe System, and Fat Pretzel. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you have a solid evening. I hope your weekend's going good. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.